Psalms 10 and 5, his ways are always grievous. The judgments are far above his sight.
Right?
As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
Right? He puffeth at them, and that's what it is. Esau is constantly puffing at us, man. He's constantly puffing at us, sticking out his chest like that proud devil as he was, stepping on that nigga's neck. You know what I'm saying? Man, this nigga. Man, ain't you supposed to be out here riding some goddamn way?
If I can't get a cold,
no, bring the attention back this way.
Yeah.
Can I get a little bit of edification real
Hey, let's
quick?
go around the corner real quick. We can edify. Let's go in this alley. Come talk to me. Come on. Let's go talk. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's keep going.
Psalms 10 and 6, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
Right, Esau says, I should not be moved, I should never be in adversity. That's his mindset. But guess what? The Lord put that mindset in Esau. Because that's how he comes up with these plans, right? With the mastermind behind the riots, behind the microchip being a mark of the beast. Why? You gotta have a certain mindset.
The scripture said, will heap coals upon his head.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
hey, little work. Here, man. You're gonna get a reward.
Oh my God, man.
I'll let you go in there and pick your own water. Go ahead.
Hey, this time is coming anyways, man.
Because I believe in that scripture I read.
Hey, this time is coming. This time is coming. Go ahead, huh?
Psalms 10 and 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud.
Right?
Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. All of these words that Esau has, it's nothing but mischief and vanity. All right, but why? Because it's not going to be no peace. It's not going to be a resolution, right? The only resolution for this thing is what? It's total collapse. That's right. America has to go down, man. It's time, Hawkins. It's time for America to go down, man.
Right.
That's right.
Verse 8, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
See, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, man. Who does that? Who's always hiding in the corner in the bush some goddamn way, right? And then when you drive by, you hear that whoop, whoop, whoop. Or the man is so into technology, right, that instead of him standing in the corner, he got these things standing on the side, on the pole, called cameras.
Yeah.
Right? Just blasting everywhere you go. All you just see is flashes. Flashes. And people just getting sent out tickets. 50, 100, 200, 50, 300, 500. You know, this man is a devil, man. That's grievous, man.
And then don't let you forget about it, because now it's a rule across the country. After 30 days, it doubles. Before, you just got a little fee. Now it just doubled the shit.
It doubles.
And it doubles whatever the amount is. So at 100, it's going to double to 200. You don't pay the 200, it'll double to 400.
That's right. That's
So a
right.
$50 ticket can go to 400 in 3-4 months.
Yeah, that's oppression, man. That's just
Try to get you later.
Yeah.
that's oppression.
Spend your fucking life.
That's oppression, man. That's all it is. Right up.
In Psalms 10 and 8, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Right?
In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
There you go. In the secret places does he murder the innocents. So you got Esau does that on a larger scale. The elites, they do that at a larger scale. But remember that energy trickles down to the police officer in the street. Right? Blatant evidence. Right? Oh, remember Walter Scott? The Negro that stepped out the car, he was running because of child support. He stepped out the car, ran, and the police shot him in the back. Remember? He shot him in the woods. It was like in the woods. He shot him in the back. He looked around, he thought nobody was watching, and he planted a taser.
Oh, yeah.
He planted, remember? He got caught. Remember, it was a video how he got caught planting a taser, man. And then he said that Walter Scott was trying to use a taser on him. That's why he had to shoot him in the back. And then the video came out, he shot him in the back, man. Yeah. He shot him in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's Esau's mindset. Like I said, the lower level Edomite has the vibration that trickles down from what? From the elites, man. That's why all of them have to go into slavery. That's right. Ain't no such thing as a good Edomite. It's like saying, oh, there's a good devil. Right,
It says, In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
Right?
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Right? In the secret places does he murder the innocent, and his eyes are privily set against the poor. Who are the poor? The poor is us. It's the so-called minorities.
Yeah, privily means secretly.
Secretly.
That's why he indoctrinates you a certain way in your school. He only shows feeds you certain food and makes you think a certain way. That's why they call an area where we live what? Projects.
Yeah.
Because it's a project.
Yeah, that's where you get that's why the project, like the Zaquan said, it's a great point. That's why in the project they sell GMO foods.
Big time.
Right? And the GMO food, as we talked about, the GMO attacks your DNA. Right? Even when I made a video about that. You look at a chicken pre-GMO and you look at a chicken post-GMO. The chicken went from being 5 pounds to 30 pounds.
Yeah.
And you look at the people, that's how they look. Look at the people back in the 60s. Look at the shape of the men and the women of Israel back in the 60s, all the way up to the 70s when the GMO started creeping into the market. Now look at the black woman's body. Look at the women in general, the people's body. Overweight, the most overweight nation. Yeah, that wasn't the case back in the 50s and the 60s. That's something that happened towards the later parts when GMO got implemented, man. That's all thanks to who? Esau. The devil that the Bible speaks of. Keep going.
It says, verse 9, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
There you go. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. Because right now, Esau's police officers, they're like lions. They've been on us like lions, man. That's right. So they see like a lion. What is a lion's instinct when he sees a deer? And what does he go for?
Goes for the weakest one.
Yeah, but what part does he go for?
You go for the whole thing.
No, he said, the neck. It's the jugular. When you put come on, man, it's all, when you go after a man's neck, this is all about dominance. It's all about dominance. You go after your enemy's neck. That's why that devil's, need on Jake's neck, man. He was sending a message to niggas that that's where you belong, right there under my knee.
That's right.
So that's the mentality of a lion. But guess what? We're the true lions, and we're gonna do that to these Edomites, man. It tells you that in Baruch 4:25. We're gonna have our foot in the neck of our enemies in due time. All right, right?
It says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
Right.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor.
Right.
He doth catch the poor, and he draweth him into his net.
Right.
Verse 10, he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong one.
There you go. That's the main point. Read that again.
Again, Psalms 10:10. He croucheth and humbleth himself.
He crouching, meaning, I'm gonna be on one knee with you. You know what I'm saying? Police officer, National Guard. We're gonna be all in one knee.
You know how many Edomites in their head was thinking like, man, fuck these.
Yeah, man. That's it, like, man, we're gonna pacify you Negroes with a knee there. Pacify you Negroes, man. But the next time I get the opportunity, blow your head off, man.
Yes.
That's the mindset of Esau.
Bad, bro.
Read that scripture again.
Psalms 10:10.
Right.
He croucheth and humbleth himself.
He croucheth and humbleth himself with you Negroes. Go ahead.
It says that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
That the poor Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans may fall by his strong ones. Who? His police, National Guard, military. And that's what's gonna happen. Martial law is right around the corner. All right? And it's obvious now, man. It's beautiful because we've been prophesying about this, man. Hey, and guess what? And we got a witness that we've been prophesying about this shit. And this witness is right here.
Yeah.
Listen, he could say a whole lot, right? And he disagrees with us. He disagrees with us on everything. But I'm sure the one thing he can't disagree with us is that all these years of stalking, he's witnessed all the prophecies, all the things that we said through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. He's a witness that these things are happening.
That's right.
At least you got to give us that. I know you hate us, but you got to give us that. You've been around stalking long enough. You know what I'm saying?
How could I ever hate
That's
you,
pretty much
bro?
it.
Come on, man. Why would you
I
lie?
said that, but one black,
Whoa.
one
Okay,
God,
brother. Okay, brother.
one
Okay,
God,
brother. All right.
one God needs
Okay.
black.
Okay, brother.
Not.
Okay, brother. Okay.
I ain't scared of you.
No, you're not. You're not. Be
That's
good, brother.
right.
It's all good. It's all peace.
Tell him, I wouldn't be scared of
Say,
him.
and we gonna close out by saying, Carl,
Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
give a double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shout one salutation. All you say,
Why
I
y'all ain't
just
answer the
win.
question, though?
Stay strong. Stay faithful. Y'all about to die. Shalom.
Shalom.
Can I ask